local people, local news and events, local sports, local matters. For all things Lloydminster area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Welcome inside the new Lloydminster Nissan. We are, of course, located in a beautiful new building on Highway 17 South. When you finance your new vehicle, whether that's a car, truck, or SUV with the new Lloydminster Nissan today, you get $1,000 cash back to use how you see fit. And the lot is full. We've pushed all the snow out of the way, cleared off the vehicles for you. We'll even pull it up to the door on a cold day like today. So if you're looking for something that's a little easier to get around on the streets and you're thinking about a four-wheel drive SUV, come see us here at the new Lloydminster Nissan. I'm driving a Frontier right now and haven't had any problems driving on Lloydminster streets. Dowsan Antonio is here to tell us about the Community Health Assessment Day, which is coming up December the 3rd. That's on Tuesday. And the United Filipino Canadians of Lloydminster and area year-end get-together and Thanksgiving on December the 28th as well. Superior Water specializes in nothing but water. And with over 22 years in the business, they're proud and confident that their water and their service is superior for iron filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, and H2S odor removal. You want to give Superior Water a call today at 780-875-6636. Or you can also stop in and visit them on their 57th Avenue location right beside Sheepskin Loft, and stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because, after all, it is superior water. Well, today is the day that we recognize another caregiver. We've partnered with United Way and Sobeys in Lloydminster to present one special caregiver with a dozen cupcakes and recognize them for the great work that they do in our community. And you can nominate nurses, you can nominate doctors, home care workers. You can also nominate family members. And I'll give you a little hint that that's kind of where we're headed out today. All you have to do is send an email to livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. Family members taking care of other family members is certainly something that deserves to be recognized, and so we encourage you to really look at who's taking care of who in your family as well. A huge draw tonight in the Lloydminster Exhibition's Chase the Ace. The jackpot is over $116,000. 3 ways to purchase your ticket. You can stop it at the Lloydminster Exhibition. You can go to lloydx.com. You can e-transfer. You can get the details to e-transfer on the website as well, lloydx.com. 19 cards remain in the deck, and who knows where that jackpot will be at 7:30 tonight. Certainly $120,000 is not out of the question. The Esso Cup is coming to Lloydminster April 20th to 26th. This is the Under-18 Women's Hockey National Championship. Tickets will go on sale this December. You'll want to snap those up at a great price. And organizers are going to be putting out the call soon for volunteers.
We need about approximately 125 volunteers to make this thing run. It's like we're going to have it on the website. I think come January, people can sign up. So there's, let me see, I have a paper here someplace. Yeah, so it's about 32 to 35 volunteers working at a game each time. So 3 games a week or 3 games a day. So yeah, we're looking at anywhere from 60, 70 volunteers working per day.
Now, the Esso Cup is scheduled to be the last major event hosted at the Lloydminster Civic Centre before it is closed and eventually demolished. The Motley Troupe will be performing Santa's Zombie Apocalypse on December 5th through 7th in Kitscotty. This is the annual dinner theatre that raises funds for the Laurie Craven Memorial Ball Tournament. It's been going for 24 years now, and the Memorial Ball Tournament helps local people with health concerns. Jim Lorenz is one of the performers that's been on stage for the entire run of the Motley Troupe, back when it was, of course, House of Paws. And this will be his 24th year. He and Mel Coote have been in each and every play. And he told us he always takes a moment when he steps out on stage to soak in the atmosphere, because let's face it, these are not professional actors. These are amateurs just trying to raise some funds.
and get rid of a bit of the nerves and stuff. Even after, this will be my 24th year. So, like I said, there's a couple of us that are original members that are left or whatever. But yeah, you still get nervous up there, and you still got to kind of take it in, and then you kind of relax a little bit. And once you get going, that's when the fun starts, I think. So.
He also told us whether you like it or not, he's going to be singing in this year's performance as well. Tickets are available for pickup at Mel's Hair Shop. The Legacy Center is hosting a Christmas market this Saturday. That runs from 9 to 3. Admission is just $3 with a concession on site and available. The Lloydminster and District Co-op, along with the GOAT and Rosano Transport, will be collecting food this Friday for Project Pallet. The goal is to collect 50 pallets of food for the Olive Tree and the Salvation Army Food Bank. Each pallet is $500, and you can donate at the till on Friday through Sunday. The goal would then be $25,000 worth of food to be split between those two organizations. And the second annual Lloydminster First Responders Toy and Food Drive is this Saturday. It runs from 10 to 3 at Superstore, Walmart, and at Canadian Tire, with donations going to the Salvation Army and the Olive Tree. And we just want to remind you that the Gift of Christmas is looking to have donations in on or before December the 6th. You got to get those wrapped up and then dropped off at the Olive Tree and have them picked up and things like that. So there's many drop-off locations around the city that you can find. I think Canadian Tire is one of the locations. Calendar Club in the Lloyd Mall would be another one. Willow Creek would be another one. So there's plenty of them out there if you're looking for a place to drop your toy. Here Comes Santa Claus is back in downtown Lloydminster, December the 7th. This is the 17th year for Here Comes Santa Claus, and once again, all events are completely free because of the great sponsors. The day kicks off with a pancake breakfast at the Lloydminster Legion. That's brought to you by the Kinsman and Sobeys Lloydminster. Santa and the Grinch are at the Atrium Center at 11 o'clock. Santa with treats from J Guard. The Grinch with DQ Kids Meals, courtesy of Fountain Tire and DQ. The Wiener Roast is back at Synergy Credit Union in downtown Lloydminster with Synergy Credit Union and the Lloydminster Fire Department and Firefighters Association. The cookie eating contest that was so popular last year is back again this year. It's Santa's Milk and Cookie Eating Contest, and if you want to get registered for that, you better do so quick. Send an email to herecomesantaClaus2024@gmail.com. There's also Carriage Rise, brought to you by the Downtown Area Redevelopment Committee, and a whole lot more happening downtown, including cookie decorating, gingerbread house making. Check it out at Here Comes Santa Claus on Facebook for all the details. Synergy Credit Union is exploring a potential merger with two other Saskatchewan credit unions. Synergy, Connexus, and Cornerstone Credit Unions are considering joining under one brand to provide more services to members. Synergy Credit Union CEO Glenn Stang joined us yesterday, and we asked him if a merger might see a change in how Synergy gives back in the community.
No, actually, if you read visit our landing page and read some of the commentary that's there, Connexus does the same as Synergy today. They invest 5% of their pre-tax profits into sponsorship and community donations and things like that. And Cornerstone does 3%, but they're elated to increase their spend up to 5%. So that's one of the values that we bring together that shouldn't change.
You can join us May 28th through 13th as we travel through Europe. The Netherlands, Brussels, and France are on our schedule as we have a customized trip that honors the Canadian war veterans and soldiers. A lot of highlights on the trip that we've customized to honor Canada's contributions in World War I and World War II. We'll see war monuments, cemeteries, and battlefields like Vimy Ridge, the Passchendaele Museum, Grosbeek War Cemetery. We'll also be at Juno Beach on the 81st anniversary of D-Day. Go to lamberttravel.ca. You can see the whole trip. And yes, we do have some downtime planned as well, especially in Paris. You can call 780-875-4414, or you can track down myself and Heather. And we'll promise to do the best to make this a bucket list trip for you. Once again, we've customized this trip for Canada's contributions in those two big wars. They're committed, certified, reliable, and will help get your life back. BioClean Disaster Services takes care of your family like nobody else. 1-833-246-8326. Taking care of your possessions and your property is very important to BioClean Disaster Services. It's very important to you. And it also is important to keep your family up to date on what's happening with your restoration project. They're Lloydminster's largest restoration company, and they're proud to say they're Lloydminster's local restoration company. 1-833-246-8326. We'll take a very short break. We'll be right back with Dowsan Antonio, and we'll talk about the Community Health Assessment Day.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
Welcome back. Care Freedom Living has come to Lloydminster for those active people 55 and over. A very nice community with 66 bungalow townhome villas on a very flexible lease. Each unit with a full kitchen, 5 appliances, walk-in showers, in-suite laundry, heated floors. 2-bedroom choices are also available. If you want to have a pet, you can have a pet. If you want to have company over, you can have company over, and you have lots and lots of room. And you don't have to worry about cutting grass when it's plus 30 or 40, and you don't have to worry about shoveling snow on days like today. You get all that done for you. Your appliances taken care of and serviced as well. And if you're going away and traveling a lot, you have somebody to check in, and you don't have to worry about what's going on with the big house. You'll love the community that they're building, including the clubhouse and the pickleball court. Call Darlene at Wellings of Lloydminster and have a walk through 780-872-8537. Pleased to be joined by Dowsan Antonio with SHA, and he's here to talk to us about the Community Health Assessment Day. And I've known Dowsan for I don't know how long, and I've seen him in many events and everything, but I don't know if I've ever asked him about his role with SHA. So maybe could we start there, Dowsan? Can you tell us about your role with Saskatchewan Health Authority?
Hey, thank you so much, Kurt, for coming here again. It's been I'm coming here as a volunteer before. Right now, it's a work-related information that I wanted to share with the people of Lloydminster. So I'm the primary health care development consultant with Saskatchewan Health Authority, reporting under my director, Rhonda Zinger, with the Primary Health Care Northwest 4, which includes home care and public health, population health, and our Primary Health Center or our clinic.
Does it get confusing being Alberta and Saskatchewan?
It's been always a challenge for everyone, I think, living in Lloyd with both working in 2 provinces and 2 legislations.
So tell us about this Community Health Assessment Day. What is it?
Yeah, so community health assessment is a one way for us of reaching out to people of Lloyd and providing the health and social services and bringing it closer to the people. So for the last 2 years, we've been having this health assessment day, and we have invited a number of Saskatchewan health departments and portfolios at the same time, government organizations and nonprofit organizations to set up information booth, be able to connect with the people of Lloyd and know better about the health and social services available, and most of them are free. And we also have a number of book and walk-in appointments as well on that day, such as our walk-in clinics, which is available from 2 to 5 p.m. Monday to Fridays, except on some holidays. We also have our public health providing flu and COVID immunizations as well for everyone who needs it.
So it's a free event for everybody. And is it for newcomers so they can get used to what the health is like, or is it for everybody in the city?
It's for everyone. I know I've been here a number of years as well, and there are some few things that I don't know still. And this is our way of letting the people know of these services. So it's open to everyone. But basically newcomers are invited as well because they are new and they don't know about the city, about the services that are available out there. So this is our as I mentioned, keep on mentioning, this is our one way of letting the people know of these health services, and social services available for them.
What are some of the big misconceptions that people might not understand that you can kind of clear up on this day?
Yeah, so because it's a health assessment day, we coined that word to encompass everything, right? So some of the people will just come there for a fair, for information fair, but we have a number of services available as well. As what I have mentioned, walk-in and book appointments with a number of our departments are available. So hopefully they will be able to find time to visit the Prairie Health Plaza. And of course, at the same time, we have this information fair and health assessment day once a year at the Prairie Health Plaza, because some of them still identify the Prairie Health Plaza as the co-op plaza. Right now, there are a number of services available out there for outpatients. So we have home care, we have public health, we have therapy department, so we have our population health out there, we have our clinic as well. So basically, our goal is to have like a one-stop shop in the future, having all those outpatients available in one facility.
Who will be there? Like doctors, nurses? Who will be there? Or administration?
Yeah, a number of from SSA, of course, a number of nurses as well, providing this walk-in and book appointments, from immunizations to visiting a doctor. Our doctors are always available from 2 to 5 for a walk-in clinic. So they will be there in our Prairie Health Center. Right. We have also our mental health therapy people, and of course, a number of nonprofit organizations will be there, including the City of Lloydminster, providing a number of information that we need from the City of Lloyd.
So could I walk in and get an immunized? Can I get a flu shot that day?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so everyone that needs a flu shot or a COVID succeeding doses is welcome to come there and just present their health card.
That's all. That's pretty easy. All you have to do is bring your health card.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll kind of let the snowblower go by here for a second, make sure you can still hear me. But when it comes to new doctors in Lloyd, is there a chance to find a new doctor?
Yeah, we could
find a doctor at this assessment day.
So one of those things, like we have our own clinic there, and we public health will be there as well. So one of those things that we have a list there is a list of doctors that are accepting new patients. I don't know now if we have a doctor accepting new patient, but we have an existing list there that we update regularly to know that we have a new doctor accepting new patients, because that's a challenge for everyone here in Lloyd, and I think everywhere in Canada, looking for a new doctor.
Yeah, absolutely. There's also, you guys are also doing some gift giving and stuff like that. Tell us about Santa Claus is going to be there. You turn it into a kind of a Christmas thing too.
Yeah, because it happens that it was scheduled in December, so we thought, okay, a number of suggestions coming from out-of-scope people and from staff, because I happen to be one of the volunteers of the Prairie Health Social Club Committee. So what we thought is we will also have a gift giving on that day. So we have asked a number of sponsors, company and individual sponsors, our groups, our co-employees and co-workers at the plaza to voluntarily donate any winter clothing that could be provided and given away during that day to our less fortunate brothers and sisters. How many of these winter items or winter clothing on this upcoming, or this is here now, our cold winter season.
Yeah, it definitely is here.
So we have a number of donations already from Canadian Tire provided us, I think, 100 toques. Superstore give us a gift card that we could buy gift items for our kids. So I've invited a number of organizations, and one of them, it so happened again that I also one of the volunteer leaders of the United Filipino Canadians of Lloyd-Minster area, and the group have approved and decided that we'll be setting up a Santa Claus photo booth, wherein we'll be providing free picture taking with Santa Claus and some small surprise gift items for our kids or kids at hearts like you.
Yep.
And also a winter clothing gift giving as well. So we'll have 2 tables for winter clothing gift giving. And we have a number of sponsors like Tim Hortons providing complimentary treats and coffee for everyone, and a number of organizations as well bringing a number of winter clothing as well. I have asked everyone if they could voluntarily donate everything that we could share with everyone. So, and of course, aside from that, we have also a food bank collection. So we have asked all our co-workers as well at the plaza, and as soon as we have collected all of them, we'll be dropping it off to Salvation Army on December 13th. This is our one way, I think, of giving back to the community all the blessings that we have received for the year 2024.
Santa Claus there runs the same time?
Yeah, from 1 to 3:30 p.m. So there'll be a Santa Claus photo booth with free picture taking for anyone, kids and kids at heart, to have a picture taking with our dear Santa Claus.
Is the Community Health Assessment Day an opportunity for SHA to kind of monitor, what's going on in the community too, what questions are asked, that kind of thing?
Yeah, so we have like a post-evaluation comments and suggestions coming from the public as well as coming from our participating organizations. What do we wanted to see from the Saskatchewan Health? What are the things that they are missing? So, and those things we discuss with our management team, and of course, hopefully they will be acting on it as well on the needs of the people. Some of them can be solved as soon as possible. Some of those are beyond our role as within the Lloyd-Minster that we will be bringing up to the higher ups as well.
Do you get surprised by some things that people don't know?
A number of times, yeah.
Yeah?
A lot of things that they don't know. Oh, I don't know that we have this, that we have that. I think people in Lloyd, including myself, I think we're so focused on work sometimes that we don't know, we don't have this general knowledge of what's happening in our area, including those free services that are available out there. So this is our one way of making people know of this valuable information.
Is there anything I'm forgetting to ask about the Community Assessment Day?
Yeah, so hopefully everyone will be able to come, because it's always a challenge to have everyone attending from 1 to 3:30 because it's a working day and a school day, right? So hopefully most of our attendees are seniors, and of course we wanted to invite everyone. Hopefully they will find time to visit us on that day and avail of this valuable information coming from SHA, coming from the City of Lloyd, and coming from nonprofit organizations. And of course, for those who need winter clothing, come and visit us. We have a lot there for everyone, of course, for kids. And I keep on saying kids at heart. Come and visit us and have a free picture taking with Santa Claus.
If you can't make it down that day, what would you suggest if people have questions for SHA?
So basically, you could always visit our website, and there's a few number of information that you may have there and ask questions. Or of course, you can visit us at the Prairie Health Plaza. Home care and public health and the health center will always be there to provide information for some of your questions as well.
Thank you, Dowsan. Appreciate that. Now we're going to take a break, and when we come back, Dowsan's going to put on his volunteer hat again, and we're going to talk about the Filipino kind of year-end. Is it safe to call it a year-end party?
Yeah, it's a year-end party and Thanksgiving.
We'll talk about that in just a moment.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with a Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
At CK McKean Roofing, they understand what it took to put that roof over your head for your family. With over 20 years of experience under their belt, they strive to show you that with their workmanship and their integrity. Not all roofing companies are created equal, and that's why CK McKean Roofing encourages you to focus on your most important investments, your home and your family. CK McKean Roofing. Roofers do it on top.
At Synergy Credit Union, we're more than just a financial institution. We're your partners in every step of your journey. From supporting local businesses to enhancing community life, we're committed to making a difference. Join us in shaping a brighter future. Together, we thrive, because this is Synergy.
Welcome back to the new Lloydminster Nissan. Our guest is Dowsan Antonio, and he's put on his volunteer hat, and he's come and talked to us many times about some of the Filipino events, especially the big one in the summer. That's a huge one at Bud Miller Park. And I think it was last year, maybe 2 years ago, I was at the Service Sports Center. There's a lot of people coming in, and there's a huge party going on. And I have to admit, like, it smelled so good. The food looked good, Dowsan. I was like, what do you got to do to get into that? But we're going to talk a little bit about that today. We're going to talk about the United Filipino Canadians of Lloydminster's year-end get-together and their Thanksgiving. So we had our Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving's like tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
Is it like when I see Thanksgiving, is that like the normal time of year for a Filipino Thanksgiving?
I think for us, every day is always a Thanksgiving for us, giving thanks for all the blessings that we receive, especially here in Canada, right? It's a big opportunity for us to be here in Canada and be able to provide a better future for our family. And I think this is the best way to give thanks for all these blessings that we have received for the year 2024. So that's why we have coined the event as a year-end get-together. And of course a Thanksgiving for all the blessings that we will receive for the year 2024. So the United Filipino Canadians of Lloydminster, we've been here for a while, but we just have it trying to have it registered as a group. So it's composed of around 15 to 20 organizations, from churches to employee and group friends club or fraternities or sports club. So we meet last time and we thought, it's high time again to have this year-end get-together, and here we are. It's going to be coming this December 28th at the Service Sports Center. As what you have mentioned, we are expecting around minimum 600 people attending, and of course so much food, so much fun, so much prizes coming from our general sponsors, company and individual sponsors as well. So.
Who goes to that? Is it simply you have to be a member of the Filipino community?
It's open to everyone.
Okay.
So the tickets are open to everyone. This year, instead of relying on potluck contributions, because everyone wanted to enjoy as well, right? So what we did was we decided as a group that we will be charging tickets. So $20 for 13 years old and below, $10 for 8 to 12 years old, and 7 years old and below are free. So the proceeds of the tickets will go for the food, for the venue, for the sound system, for the door prizes, for the insurances, and other miscellaneous expenses. So we've been, of course, we provide a number of tickets to our member groups. And then right now we have opened it to the public. So right now we have only like 120 tickets left out of 600, with still a month to go. So it's a first come, first served basis. And who knows who will be there. Hopefully we have a bigger venue that can accommodate 1,000 people. But of course, at the Cerebral Sports Center, we need to follow fire regulations because we have tables and chairs and everything. So I think they have discussed with us that the maximum number of attendees will be around 600 people.
Do you know how many members you have in the Filipino Canadian community?
We have so much. If we just rely on our member organizations, that's basically 80 to 90% of the people of Lloydminster. Because we have all the provincial groups, most of the provincial groups as regular members, and of course we still encouraging everyone, all other groups, to join, because this is our united Filipino Canadian group. So that everyone will have a voice and be able to be represented in our organization as well.
I think for the Filipino community, they've integrated themselves into, like we see you guys in the parade, all kinds of different events, and it's always opening and welcoming to other people to share your culture, to share what is, like you mentioned Thanksgiving. It always seems like you're so thankful.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the biggest adjustment?
For us, coming to Canada,
yeah.
I think it's being away from family and friends that you grow up with. So it's the biggest challenge. Homesickness is the biggest challenge for all of us, especially those coming as a worker. We were coming here alone, and you leave your family back home. It's a very challenging for us. I'm so fortunate to have my family with me when I came to Canada, but other family members, brothers and sisters, mom, friends are still back in Canada, still back in the Philippines. So it's a challenge for everyone. And of course here, everyone has been so busy working. But of course, Filipinos, we always find time to gather. I think you have noticed that on weekends. We have so many gatherings, from birthdays to baptism and everything. So we gather for a potluck food, for a karaoke or anything. So it's a big adjustment for us coming to Canada. But I think, as what I mentioned, it's a blessing to be here in this beautiful country, providing us a better future, for not only for us but also for our kids and our future grandkids.
What happens December 28th? What do you do at the end of year party?
So basically, it's our one way of getting together, having fun, and of course, as I mentioned, giving thanks for all the blessings that we received. So we have a number of guests. So far, Mayor Albers will be there, MLA Colin Yang will be there, MP Rosemary Falk will be there as well to provide greetings in behalf of the city and provincial government of Canada. And of course, we will have a number of presentations, dance presentations, and choir, mostly coming from kids. We will have a lot of food. We have 2 to 3 roasted pig available for everyone. So it's gonna be an eat all you can for $20. And of course, from the $20 of yours, you will also be availing of a number of door prizes. Hopefully, we'll be able to provide a lot of door prizes for everyone. And we're so thankful for the support of these groups and churches, because they've been helping out with the planning, collecting tickets, payments from their own members, and of course coming from individual and company sponsors that have been providing financial support from. Can I mention a number of our sponsors?
Yeah, absolutely.
So far we have a number of sponsors. Our gold sponsors is Brighter Horizon and Services through Joe M. and Darren Wenkoff.
Yep.
We have the One Stop Shop through Jesse Leodones and Giselle Leodones, Rufino Goron, and Mr. Fernandez. Those are our gold sponsors. And we have CLS as well, CLS Immigration Services as our gold sponsors. And we have so far 2 silver sponsors from the Sun Life Financial and from Rice Craving, file tax here, and Canada Assist Immigration Services, and a number of small sponsorship door prizes coming from a number of groups and individuals. So I think, as what I have mentioned, this is their way as well of giving back to the community for all the blessings and the support of the Filipino community to their businesses as well. So we are so thankful to have everyone out there. Hopefully we could accommodate everyone, but with the challenges of the number of attendants to the venue, we will just be able to accommodate at least 600 people on that day, which is like how many portion out of 4,000 Filipino Canadians here in Lloyd.
4,000. So you mentioned getting together on the weekends, like and stuff like that. Certainly noticed that. I think a lot of Canadians kind of envy that a little bit. Does that happen back home in the Philippines too, or is it something that's become of we're kind of a united community within a community? But at home, do you guys get together? Big groups like that too?
Yes, we always have also get-togethers in the Philippines. The same as here. I think whatever we are doing in the Philippines, we just bring it here in Canada. And here, I think we long for other Filipinos to be with us on a specific day as well, right? So because we are so focused on work and family time, so we really take time and plan our weekends that we could have a get-together. Even there's no occasion, we just ask, hey, could you come to my house? We will have a small get-together. I think I have mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Kurt, can you attend? We have a small get-together at our house. And that get-together, that small, is around 50 to 100 people.
I was going to say, yeah, that's definitely, yeah. Dowsan, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kurt, for having me here again.
Appreciate that. Dowsan's got a meeting. We got to let him run here. But it's been a pleasure. And we thank you for joining us today here at the new Lloydminster Nissan.
Thank you.